Welcome to our culinary adventure. You call yourselves foodies, food explorers? You think you've got the stomach for anything? Well, today we're diving headfirst into the deep end, exploring some of the weirdest, wildest foods this planet has to offer. Buckle up because we're about to take your taste buds on a trip around the globe. Get ready to have your palate challenged, your senses shocked, and your stomach, well, let's just hope your stomach can handle it. First up, we got balut, a street food delicacy from the Philippines. You know those cute, fluffy little ducklings you see waddling around farms? Well, balut is basically their pre-show. That's right, we're talking about a fertilized duck embryo, boiled alive and eaten in the shell. You're meant to slurp it down in one go, bones and all. Honestly, the crunch is the most disturbing part. It's like popping candy went seriously wrong. Would I call it delicious? No. Would I call it an experience? Absolutely. Now let's hop over to Iceland, home of volcanoes, glaciers, and some of the most breathtaking landscapes you'll ever see. But don't let the beauty fool you. Iceland is also home to what many consider the most disgusting food known to man, hakarl. This isn't just any old dish, it's a rite of passage for the brave. Hakarl is fermented shark, but not just any shark. We're talking about the Greenland shark, a creature that is notorious for its foul smell and toxic flesh. In its natural state, the Greenland shark is so foul-smelling that it can knock you out cold. Its flesh is toxic due to high levels of urea and trimethylamine oxide. The preparation process, if you can call it that, involves burying the shark and letting it ferment for weeks until it basically rots. This ancient method neutralizes the toxins but creates a new challenge. The result? A pungent, ammonia-infused assault on your nostrils that tastes like a urinal cake marinated in a dumpster fire. It's an experience that will test even the strongest of stomachs. You've been warned. Next up, we're heading to the beautiful island of Sardinia, Italy, for a taste of Kasu Marzu, a cheese so pungent, so alive, it's actually illegal. This bad boy takes aged cheese to a whole new level. We're talking sheep's milk cheese intentionally infested with live insect larvae. That's right, maggots. The little critters break down the cheese's fats, giving it a particularly soft, gooey texture. Some say it's an aphrodisiac. Me? I say it's a one-way ticket to a hospital bed. But hey, if you're feeling adventurous... Now, I've cooked for some picky eaters in my time, but even I draw the line at Surstromming. This Swedish delicacy is not for the faint-hearted. Imagine opening a can and being hit with a smell so intense it feels like a punch to the face. It's not just any fermented fish, it's herring that's been left to fester in cans for months, creating a stench so powerful it could clear a room faster than a fire alarm. The process of making Surstromming is an art form in itself. The herring is caught in spring, lightly salted, and then left to ferment in barrels for a few months before being canned. But don't let the word delicacy fool you. The smell is so notorious that it's banned on many airlines and even in some apartment buildings in Sweden. I once had the misfortune of opening a can of this stuff on a fishing trip. Big mistake. The moment the can was opened, the smell hit us like a tidal wave. It was so overpowering that even the fish seemed to sense the danger and swam away as fast as they could. The smell was so bad, even the fish were swimming in the opposite direction. We tried to continue fishing, but the stench was unbearable. It clung to our clothes, our hair, and even seemed to seep into the boat itself. Let's just say it was a long boat ride back to shore. The experience was unforgettable, and not in a good way. If you ever find yourself in Sweden and someone offers you Surstromming, consider yourself warned. It's an adventure for your senses, but one you might not want to take. If you're brave enough to stomach the previous dishes, then you might be ready for a plate of fried tarantulas. These 8-legged creatures are not just a novelty, they are a staple in some parts of the world. Imagine biting into a spider, its legs crispy and crunchy, while the body offers a contrasting texture. It's an experience that challenges your senses and your courage. A popular street food in Cambodia, these hairy spiders are deep-fried to a crispy perfection. Vendors skillfully prepare them, ensuring each spider is cooked just right. The process involves seasoning them with a mix of spices that enhance their natural flavors. The trick is to get them nice and crispy on the outside, so they have a satisfying crunch, while the inside remains soft and gooey. This contrast in texture is what makes them so intriguing to adventurous eaters. The legs snap with each bite, while the body offers a burst of flavor. Now, I'm not afraid of a challenge, but even I have my limits. The idea of eating a spider can be daunting, and it's not for everyone. The sight of those hairy legs can be enough to make anyone think twice. Spiders are meant for catching flies, not for dipping in chili sauce. Yet here we are turning them into a culinary adventure. The chili sauce adds a spicy kick that complements the spider's unique taste. But hey, if you're feeling adventurous, more power to you. Trying something new can be a thrilling experience, and who knows, you might just find a new favorite snack. So, gather your courage, take a bite, and enjoy the crunch. Last but not least, we're finishing our culinary journey with Escamoles, a Mexican delicacy that's often called insect caviar. Sounds fancy, right? Well, don't be fooled by the name. We're talking about ant larvae, specifically the larvae of giant black ants that nest in tequila plants. They've got a slightly nutty, buttery flavor, and they're often served up in tacos or omelets. And here's the kicker. They're considered a highly prized delicacy, fetching a hefty price tag. Who knew ant larvae could be so valuable? Thanks for joining us on this wild food journey. We've explored some of the most bizarre and challenging dishes from around the globe, pushing the boundaries of what we consider edible. So, I've got to ask, which of these weird foods would you dare to try? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more culinary adventures.